Yo, what's up? It's Cosmo Baker. Here we are, 2014, on the beautiful mean streets of New York City. Perfect, beautiful spring day, and it's a perfect day to go record shopping. So let's go digging in the crates. Here we are in front of Good Records, New York City, Lower East Side. For my money, best record store in the entire city. Run by my man Johnny Scoot, aka Johnny Paycheck, old friend of mine, record digger, beat collector, and like-minded individual. Let's get into this thing and see what happens. Oh, good to see you. You too. So here we are, you know, in a top-notch record store, you know, and you've got usually three different types of places to look. Dollar bins is usually stuff that comes in. Always catch some gems up in there, but it's a lot of work. You've got to really stay diligent about it. You can always find something which is worthwhile up in the actual bins. Me, I'm kind of a snob. I always got to go for the wall pieces. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a snob. So I'm looking at the wall, there's all sorts of different stuff here. There's psych, there's jazz. There's a few records on this wall that I have. Les DeMurle and his album Spectrum. One of the cool things about this album is that he has a real dope version of Aquarius, which is really fresh. It's got a crazy ill drum break on it. You want to hear that drum break? Let's go. But it's also known for the real famous sample, the Buck Wild sample for OC's Time's Up. So, you know, that's some hip-hop classic 90s potpourri for you, what have you. Dope record though. No matter what, I'm always going to look at the hip-hop crates and see if there's something that's calling me. Like Jodeci. You can't go wrong with Jodeci. Straight up. It's the joint. Girl, I love you for life. Back on the wall. Now this is a real heavy record right here. This is Nicky Rap and Scratch. I go Rambo. Now this record right here was actually a huge record in Philadelphia. This record came out in 1988, really big on the radio. Hey Johnny, when's the last time you went Rambo? Yeah, man! Going Rambo is basically like going ham. I'm going Rambo on your record crate, son! Let me tell you something, man. Back in the 90s, this is the way that you dressed, man. I used to roll around wearing ski goggles, man. I used to wear ski goggles in the summer. What the hell was I thinking? Peace to the gods. R.I.P. Greatest of all time, Beastie Boys. Much love. So they have a copy here of Didn't I by Durando on Music City, a mint original copy. These are 45s, also known as 7 inches. It's 7 inches across. I call them the little records, and I got a thing for the little records. This record here is a very special record. Durando is a really interesting story. He was a pimp from Oakland, and he just came out with this record and like one other record, and that was it, and just kind of fell back into obscurity and pimp life. And Justin Torres, along with a bunch of other Bay Area record diggers, in particular, my main man, rest in peace, Matthew Africa. These guys all kind of got behind this record. It's just kind of interesting how a record digger can find a record 30-some years after the fact and then share it with another guy, and then share it with another guy, and then share it with another guy. And before you know it, the guy who the original record was recorded by can just kind of have a resurgence of a career, and it's almost like a resurrection. Oh, we got all your 80s stuff right here. Yeah. You got a little Romantics Talking in Your Sleep joint, got a little Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me. That video used to scare the hell out of me. I used to watch that video.
Berry Gordy's son?
It was Berry Gordy's son, or it was his son or his relative or a cousin or something, like a nephew maybe. One hit wonder, with Michael Jackson on background vocals. Right. But it was such a jam.
Hard salsa. Salsa dura.
Roberto Roenyo. Do you have any Roberto Roenyo?
I don't at the moment.
Is this anything like that?
It doesn't have like the funk crossover. It's just straight hard salsa.
Is there anything that's like that you could just pull from me?
People. I can throw it on if you want.
Yeah, let's listen to it. Yeah. See, that's the thing about record stores. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really know, and then your man will just be like, "Hey, look, you know, check this out." That's the joint. Big record. Primo used this for the Christina Aguilera joint. Big record. There was a DJ Pogo edit of this, I think, as well. Yeah. One of those British DJs did a really super wild edit of this. Big record. Yeah, that's a winner. The cool thing about these records too is that a lot of these dudes would do cover versions, and so a lot of these cover versions are really cool. It's on some madman shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be back here with my Draper on, you know, let's get my Draper on with my cognac. Yeah, I'm gonna take over this shit. This is dope, a little Latin flavor pop joint. Yeah, I'm messing with this record, even if it's just for the one cut. Let's get this one too. Motherfucker just called me Buster, Mark-ass Buster. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you so much to Good Records for allowing us to come through and pillage and plunge through all the crates. Rest in peace to my main man, my mellow Matthew Africa. I miss you, I love you. Shout out to Scratch DJ Academy for putting this on. This is Cosmo Baker. You can check me out on Facebook /Cosmo Baker, Twitter @Cosmo Baker, CosmoBaker.com. So I'm gonna go back and listen to these records to see what happens.